So I took a leap of faith. I was having amazing success in my crystal shop, in my crystal business, and it was continuing to grow. I was having consistent income. It was energetic, where it was fun and easy. I wasn't working hard. It was amazing and magical. And then I felt called to take a leap of faith to shut down that shop and fly to Thailand. And I listened to that. I listened to that leap of faith because I also, in addition to selling crystals, which I love, I also want to teach and reach a bunch of people and just do things in a bigger way. And I knew I needed to kind of take some sort of leap of faith and separate my energy from the crystal shop that was taking up so much of my energy in the best way possible. But I needed to intentionally create space for myself. So I did that. I went to Thailand. I went to Indonesia. Now I'm in England. I've been traveling the world, drinking coconuts on the beach. Honestly, so much has happened. It's been amazing. I've been able to witness things in myself at this such deeper level because I have this space in me and my life. And I've had ideas for teachings come through, courses, like trainings, mentorship, things that I could do and be sharing. And I talked myself out of them. A lot of the things that I could have created, there was a lot of healing that I was doing, but I could have also been creating and sharing for the collective. And my self-doubt kind of took over. And so this is what I recognized was the kind of disconnect and what I am coming out of right now. And I'm so freaking excited to come out of this and really stepping into the version of myself that I intended when leaving on this trip. I think it's all happened perfectly. I got so much rest and soul connection and healing, and so much magic has happened, and it's all been perfect. And now I feel like I'm shifting back into action. And so this is what I've learned. I learned how to take aligned action with my crystal business. I learned how to feel the downloads come through, the ideas, the inspiration. So let me just give you a background. If you don't know how to manifest money, basically you assume the vibration, the feeling of you already having the money. And then when you feel that way, how do you feel when you have money? You're not worried. You're not freaking out. You're not doubting yourself. You're chilled. You're relaxed. You're excited. You're inspired. You are in the energy of already having it. When you're in the energy of having it, step 1, assume the energy. Step 2, you will know what to do. You literally just get ideas, inspiration, downloads, whatever you want to call them. The ideas of what to do comes to you. And then your job is to take action on it. So if you're already in that good, excited energy, you have the idea, I'm going to post this crystal to sell, you post it. Somebody buys it later in the day because you're in chill energy. You're continuing to be in that receiving mode. It all works out. You continue to elevate your own vibration of what you're able to receive. Start having kind of more out of the box ideas. Continuing to take that action as it comes every day. So I recognized that I got really good at taking the action I needed to take when it came to crystals, because I recognize the absolute magic that crystals bring to people's lives. Because I was in a space where I was in a really difficult space, navigating some really heavy things. And crystals were something that helped get me through that. They helped me on my healing journey. They helped me on my abundance journey. They helped me on my intuition journey. I recognize the value that crystals bring because I've experienced it. So I didn't have fear or hesitation when it came to selling crystals because I knew they were bringing value to people's lives. There was no like self-doubt, or I worked through the self-doubt at the beginning of my shop, recognized the value of the crystals, learned to sell them pretty easily because I know. I just know how magical they are and how they're needed and how my crystal shop's needed. It was like just a full kind of like understanding of like, yeah, this is what I need to do right now. It's important. There was no doubt there. So when I would get the download, the idea, the inspiration, I would just take the action. I'd post the crystal. I'd go live. I'd, whatever it was. And then when I left my crystal shop, when I closed it down to go on this trip, I wanted to sell teachings. Like I wanted to sell courses and masterminds and just things that I know would also help people, just like crystals do. But I wanted to be able to step into what I feel called to do as a teacher, as a spiritual leader in this world that is so matter dominated. I just feel called to share teachings. I feel called to create opportunities for people to invest in themselves and learn about so much of the magic that I've learned about. I know that I'm here to do this. I know that I'm here to teach people. And when it comes to creating courses and masterminds, I'm able to help people in a whole different way where my energy isn't nearly as attached as it is when I'm selling a crystal, handling one crystal. Like my hands are on it the whole time. Like I buy the crystal, I set it up in my live, somebody buys it, I invoice them, I package it, I ship it to them. Like my hand is on every single crystal, and I was literally like selling thousands of crystals, and it was amazing. I love crystals. I'm excited to go back. But also I wasn't able to share as much of the information that I have gained because my hands were on the crystals. My eyes were on the crystals. So I needed to detach from that. And also teaching allows me to teach something once. I could teach like a course on abundance or on crystal healing or on whatever. And with the magic of the internet, I can have it there, and somebody like a year later or whatever can buy it and learn from me, and I'm not doing extra work. And that's what I wanted to step into with this trip. So I'm finally seeing where that gap is in the manifestation, because I've been holding the energy of abundance. I'm not worried. I'm not stressed. I am in the energy of it's already here, except for the self-doubt when it comes to the worth of what I have to teach. I know there's so much value in crystals. I know there are. I know there's value in what I have to share, but I doubt it. And that doubt blocks me from taking the action that I have needed to take to get my teachings out there. And now that I recognize it, and I recognize where that self-doubt is, I can start taking the action I need to take. And this is just like revolutionary for me, because I got so good at taking action with my crystal shop, where I'd get the download to post this specific crystal, get the download to do a live, get the download to do this specific giveaway or this specific post. Like I got so good at that. I was so in the zone with it. And then I've entered like this whole new zone where I am still getting the downloads, but then somewhere along the line, the doubt creeps in, and I'm like, oh, I couldn't possibly run that workshop alongside this one. I couldn't possibly charge that much, even though that's the download I get told to charge. Like I am thinking my way out of the action that I know I need to take. And the solution to that, it's literally just taking the action, but I was blind to the fact that I wasn't taking the action because teaching, mentoring feels less tangible than crystals. So the downloads that I'm getting feel less tangible, so they're easier to think my way out of. They're easier to doubt. And the solution is to just effing go all in. So I am all in. I'm so excited. I also want to share, I'm going to be reopening my shop in September. I'm going to Denver, Colorado. I'm going to go to the Denver Gem Show for the very first time. And I'm going to be going live from the Gem Show. I cannot wait. I think it's going to be the most incredible experience. And also, I'm going to go to Living Brave Live. It's literally the week before the Gem Show in Denver, Colorado. They line up back to back. I just can't believe how perfect this kind of like homecoming back to America is going to be, because I'm in England right now. And I was like, should we go back after England? Should we go anywhere else? I was like kind of feeling called to go back and restart my crystal shop, but I was like, I don't know, not sure. I saw that these two events were in Denver, Colorado, back to back, and I was like, we're going to Denver beginning of September. No question about it. No question about it. It's happening. This is where I'm meant to be. We're going to make it happen. And so manifesting money, abundance, I wrote out the money that I knew I would need for all of this to happen. And I'm going to manifest it this month. And I'm so excited to see where that gap was when it came to creating abundance through teachings, which I love and I believe in and I know have so much to offer. And now I'm done doubting what they have to offer. And I'm done doubting the kind of like more subtle, it's like this more subtle download when it comes to selling teachings compared to crystals, because it's not as tangible. But I'm going to keep my eye out for it, and I'm going to take action, and I'm going to show up fully and keep learning whatever I need to learn to be this being in the world that can create teachings and share them and get them to the hands of anyone who needs them, and also sell crystals and also have time for myself. I am ready. I'm excited. It's going to be so amazing. I want to be able to do both. That's why I went on this trip. I wanted to take a step back from my shop so I could get my energy behind teaching. And now that I see where that kind of discord was, I am ready to call it back in, be able to do it, and my shop. I'm going to be able to do it all. I'm going to be able to have it all. Because I'm going to be it all. I already am. I already am that version. I'm already seeing and learning so much. And this whole journey, I've learned so much. And I really feel like it's all coming together. September is going to be absolutely wild. It's going to be my first time in Colorado. I cannot wait. And I'm going to share updates. I'll continue to share insights on what's happening in my life, things I'm working through, breakthroughs I'm having. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.